So, two things. Yes, it has been a bloody long time. For that, I apologise. Rough times at the moment in the household of Bloody Awful. But we are back. 3 lucky rings this time to help us with luck. So this video is going to be showing you what I've got. Now you might be thinking, oh, Mr. Bloody Awful, you work with watches, you have watches. You must have expensive watches. Nope! Not a single expensive watch in my collection. Hell, I don't even have a collection. I think the most expensive, we'll start with this. The most expensive watch I have, which is not expensive if you ask me, it's 40 quid. People might find it is a lady's vintage Seiko watch. Now there's no fancy lighting or anything here, so do bear with me. Quartz model, as you can see, screen scratched. I think I have. God, that shadow from the flaming frame is annoying, isn't it? But that's all I can do, I'm afraid. Unless I move this back. Let's pause the recording, we'll be right back. You know what, I've no idea if that's any better, frankly. I am so sorry. I'll figure it out. New office. So, here we go. Ladies' Roman day date Seiko quartz. If you're asking me what the number is behind it, I will show you if there's any way you can read that. Tell you what I'll do is I'll do one of these awkward angles with this screenshot that, or pause it if you want to read it. It is genuine, it's gorgeous, but not something people want to buy yet, so I've popped it to one side because I might repair the screen and people might be more interested, who knows. All of these are for sale. This one's my favorite I have at the moment because it's just beautiful. It's just an old-fashioned pearl dial. The brand is Marie Lord, so it's French sadly, but sometimes you can't help these things. Really interesting case back. Absolutely nothing on it. There probably was once something on it. I see the word Swiss and Thailand. So this is a holiday watch. But no, I've put brand new straps on here, genuine leather straps. I've fit the gold buckle from the original watch onto the strap too, as you can see here. It's just absolutely beautiful. I don't wear this one on my own wrist. This is for sale at the moment on my Vinted page, and I don't know if people want an eBay page or Facebook or something along those lines, but it's bloody beautiful if you ask me. And I had absolutely no way of pricing this for people because a couple of people messaged me interested about it. But because this brand is just not sought after or well known or anything, I literally got this because it's pretty. Nobody bloody wanted it. People were like, well, if it's not something, because initially it looks rather expensive, doesn't it? And then they realise it's not worth too much. Like, no, it's not worth in my collection. Sod right off. So we'll pop that up there. Should we keep them in view, do you reckon? Maybe we should. Maybe, yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. Pop that there. Cool. Here's one I prepared earlier. Right, the next one's a really good benchmark for watches. Hey, be honest. Be honest. It's a watch by Bench. Absolutely bloody massive watch. Look at that. It covers my entire watch. If I press down on this, it's like an Omnitrix. And yet I absolutely love it. I've put this one up for sale. Finding straps for this was a nightmare because these are 30 mil straps. I love the crocodile leather that goes with it. I chose the color of these because I think it suits quite well. And I completely stand by that 100%. I think it looks amazing. I'm just a big fan, really. I don't wear this one that often. All of these have had batteries fitted recently, straps fitted recently, and if need be, I've serviced them myself. I don't work with automatic watches, but if anyone knows or wants to teach me, please do, because if I could ever make this a living or a job, it would be, well, it would just be, it's a dream, isn't it, really? It would be the dream. So that's a good benchmark for watches. Bob on. Next, you're a smooth Tennessee whiskey. Jack Daniels watch. This is worth about as much as half a sip of Jack. It's worth absolutely nothing. I'm gifting this to my stepfather, Hal, because it just suits him to a T. He prefers a steel strap, but this watch is very, very cheap. I didn't want to spend too much on it. But if I've just blinded myself with the reflection. Can you guys see that? Just how bright that is. You can see it on the wall. I don't know if you can see it on the wall, can't you? Yes. Polish this up. Bloody hell. Absolutely beautiful bit of kit. I'm a huge fan of it, but it is 100% being gifted. Now, you want to talk about big watches. This fucker is massive, if you'll excuse the French. It's a lady's watch. So if you have yourself a big lady, as Mika would say, big girls, you are beautiful. This also, can you tell this on the camera? Let's find out. This has a diamond pattern in the crystal. Can you tell that maybe from the side? Let's have a look. Anyway, it's absolutely gorgeous. To hell with replacing the crystal in this though. Where on earth would you find one that fits it? Thankfully, there's sod all marks on it. There's one scratch in the middle. I'm gonna stick some poly watch on it. Oh, it's nickel covered. Okay. So yes, I need to polish up the back too. And as you can see, slightly tempted to pop new straps on this because it's bloody awful condition. Like, comment, subscribe. Yes, it was a Louis Vuitton strap, was it? Oh, fancy. Is it a Louis Vuitton watch? Oh, well, there you go then. I had no idea. Honestly, just bought it in a bulk because it was huge and intrigued me. So there's that one popped to that side. We've only got a few more to do. I just thought maybe you guys would find this interesting, and it's been a while. I haven't bought any new Well, actually, that's not true. I have a box of watches on the way from Vinted, from a guy who sells broken watches in Joblots. This is a very, very old Timex. It's a 17 jewel Timex, a Timex 100, I think it is. Yes, you can. Will you be able to see that? It does focus quite well. Anyway, this is gorgeous, and I love the gold sort of faded dial to it. This is just, well, plastic really. So what I can do, and I might make in a separate video, is stick some polywatch on that 4 or 5 times. I've already done it, but you never know. What I might have to do is lightly sandpaper that and then polywatch it. We'll see. I could put an entirely new plexiglass on it, but to hell with it. It's not something, I'll tell you what, I'll show you. It's not something I personally have the ability to fix at the moment, which is annoying because, like, most watches I want to repair have found themselves to be a bloody automatic of kinds. Now, if we're very gentle, I mean very gentle. So this is one of those that the splits in the middle and comes in its own plastic casing to protect the cover. There's a small screw there, and there's a small screw in the right that you have to take off. I'm not very familiar with these, so I've not serviced this. If you give it a twist a couple times, you'll see that it does move. Guarantee you it won't keep time, and 100% needs a service. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to be honest with you folks, I'm bloody tempted because it's very pretty, but very old. This is one of those I could not service myself if I wanted to. I need a professional to do this one, which is fine. There are professionals out there, they just charge an extortionate amount. And that is what started me doing my little business, to be honest, folks. The fact that I don't want to charge people. Like, say, Timpson's charge 600 quid for a quartz Omega service, and that's an absolutely extortionate price, because even buying a new bloody movement isn't that expensive for it. Right, there we go. Let's have a look. Get rid of the dust on it. I just think it's gorgeous. I really do. And I have straps for it. Hell, you could put these ones on it, which is what I initially had on it. You see the black glossy alligator straps. But now I'm looking at it, I think maybe a darker... Yeah, see, that gold goes quite well with the bench strap there, doesn't it? So I might have to consider purchasing a bench strap on that. We'll have a look. These things go, they go forwards. You don't need to worry about those in the future. This is currently for sale. Not worth sod all to God knows how many people, but I saw the glossy straps in good nick, and the fact that it's Gossip, and I like the Gossip brand reminds me of the early 2000s. Very gorgeous purple. That's just pretty. It really is just exactly that. It is just pretty. There's nothing of stupid value. Hell, I doubt it's worth more than a tenner. I think I've got it up for £5 at the moment on the Vinted page. I need to make a website, I do, but then you have to worry about... The reason I use Vinted is because you guys, something goes wrong, you get your money back, not a problem at all. If something goes wrong on my end, it punishes me, so there's no harm for you guys. But that's gorgeous. I love the purple straps. I just think it looks awesome. It's proper juicy, with on pair of tracksuits with juicy on the arse type one, that is. Now, you've seen this before, this is a favourite of mine, and yet nobody wants to buy this because it's Seconda. No one wants a Seconda watch. But fuck me, is it gorgeous. I absolutely love this. There's a picture of me with this on my wrist. This has got older now straps, but they were brand new. But these I didn't fit. Look, see, I'm gonna have to put a new bloody strap on now, aren't I? Cock. Oh well. And make sure this focuses. Yeah, it's a seconded tank watch in absolute perfect nick. Even the glass is in perfect nick. The case back, subtle scratches, as you can see. It's just in such good nick, and it's only up for a tenner at the moment, which I think I've probably undercharged there, but so be it. No one buys them anyway because I'm not particularly famous or cool. If I stuck the Rock on it or a pair of blue jeans on that Sweeney Todd girl, whatever her name is, I can't remember her name, she'd probably buy it then. This is a crosshatch watch. Now everybody knows this brand is pretty much Superdry. I think Superdry actually own crosshatch. It is nothing of expensiveness, but it was a gift to me. It doesn't have the rubber around here too, so if you pop this on like this, there is nowhere for this to sit. So it does get annoying, but it's absolutely bloody massive. And occasionally a man likes to wear a big watch. Just occasionally, every now and then, to make himself feel good about things that aren't big. No, I'm only joking. You've seen this before. I call this the tank. Absolute tank of a watch. You should see the tiny, tiny movements. Do you want to have a look? The tiniest movement inside. Absolutely minuscule. Let's pop this open. This is by Voy Jeans. A pair of jeans made this watch. The protection around that movement, even when I smack it, you'd feel nothing. Now, I wouldn't suggest you go around smacking watches, folks. This one is not for sale. It is my own watch, hence I can use it. It's an absolute tank of a watch, and if you want a watch with a decent look to it, if you ask me, very adventurous looking, like an Indiana Jones style. This you can't really go wrong. It's a Voy watch. If I was to sell it, I'd only sell it for $5 or something, but I don't really want to because it is a huge watch. Now, the problem with this watch is it does run very bloody fast. Ha! I thought that was hilarious. I think I made a whole TikTok about it. This is the flash watch. It's even working. It's just missing straps. I need this brown color strap, you ask me. Tan color. I think that would suit awesomely. That's just cool, isn't it, folks? Really? It's just cool. You can imagine Sheldon wearing this to a wedding or something from The Big Bang Theory. Properly cool. This watch is a gift from my mother because she is from London, and it's an Identity London expandable strap. Oh, I'm gonna have to end the video soon. Low storage. Right, let's get on with this then, shall we, folks? Oh, bugger. Right then, folks. Sorry about that bloody nightmare. Oh, and everything's moved in space-wise. All right. Well, why don't we pop these up here? Finished. Anyway, this is a London watch from my mother. It's expandable strap because she worries for her health and her wrists. Yes, it's very nice indeed. We'll pop that there. then that should be it. A limit watch, which I can't get to work because I need dial dots, and I don't own any dial dots at the moment. I've gone a hell of a lot faster than I thought I would. Shall I tell you the watch I'm working on, but don't have the money to order the parts? So, this here, gorgeous, absolutely bloody beautiful limit watch. Please focus. Please? Thank you. Look at that. And it's gold plated and it's in absolutely perfect condition. Please ignore the fact that the case back isn't limit. I've nicked the square case back off of another watch to get it to work. But I need a specific battery size for this, I believe. Which I've written down what I need for all of these. I just forget. This is a Timex Expedition, which you may or may not notice. Woo! Zoom in. I can put my finger in it, basically. It doesn't have a glass, but the battery works. Can you see that? Yep, you can see that. So it needs a new battery and a glass, and maybe a second hand, because I can't see one on there. Don't know what the hell this thing was, but I bought it in a bulk, and it is a tank. It is a designer watch, but it's not a very good designer watch, if that makes sense. I wouldn't provide you any. It's very well built. It's a Juicy Couture watch. So yeah, it actually does work. I just need to get it working, if that makes sense. And I've already ordered the parts to do so. This is an Avon watch, which will sell quite well, I think, as Avon. But it's a big sod-off tank watch, but it needs straps. I've ordered straps for it. A tiny little tiny rotary watch, which I'm finding a nightmare to work on. So I've given up working on that for the moment. This very beautiful flower dialed one. And then we have two more. We have this, which is just a big sod-off watch with some numbers on. Funnily enough, nice and simple description, eh? And then this one, which is a tiny little old-fashioned tank, vintage tank watch. Everyone's seen a watch of this design somewhere in grandma or granddad's house, and I liked it, so I kept it. So those watches are the ones that are getting worked on at the moment. Parts not ordered yet, but I know what parts I'm going to put in them. And that is everything. So those are the watches you see before you. What you see here, which I didn't realize was in view, that's an ultrasonic tank for helping me clean and ballet the watches. Right then, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Don't do anything I wouldn't do twice, don't do anything I would do twice, and I don't know when that will be, but hopefully sooner. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.